I'm live. My voice is hoarse again. I literally did, how many videos did I do today? 2 personal readings, the daily, that's 3, and then 4 tarot, right? A 4 zodiac. So I've been doing readings all day. My voice is hoarse. Oh my God, guys, I can't. What's up, Sherry? How are you? Hey, Renee. Hi, hey, Angelia Stone. What's up, London? What's up? Hi, guys. Wow, I'm so happy to be on here with you. I really am. I am friggin' exhausted. And let me tell you, there's been a lot of spam. I've been getting a lot of spam emails from people that say that they're like, one person said that she was unhappy with my extended video, but she had this weird link to her email, and it was like an alias email link. Anyway, this is stories from Born Without Boundaries. I'm sharing with you guys. And then I got this other email that was said it was from YouTube support, and if I didn't fill out this paperwork for them, they were going to shut down my account. But it's like the YouTube logo looked like it had been copy pasted, because like a YouTube email wouldn't have a blurred YouTube logo. It was like weird freaking shit. I'm telling you. Yes, you caught me live. I'm so happy. Finally. It's totally weird, right, Renee? But it's like when your email is out there for people to see, they can do anything they want. They can send you anything they want. Learn from the past. This is what comes out. Oh, man. Learn from the past. What is it that I haven't learned? What is it that I haven't learned, Spirit? Tell me. Hey. Here we go. I know. I'm going to try to go live a lot more often. I'm really sorry that I haven't been able to go live. I still was catching up from like all, like just being behind, but just being so behind after my surgery. I was just catching up. So we've got learn from the past. Here we go. Here, like it's maybe my Cancerian energy. The Cancerian video for me today was very difficult because I got so caught up in my own feelings and the energy that I almost got lost and wasn't able to really translate it. I was stuttering a lot. It was very difficult. So I'm thinking that especially Cancerians are going through a lot of shit this week. Not like bad stuff, but internal stuff. Like challenging your self-worth, or not knowing how valuable you are, or not remembering how valuable you are. Learn from the past. It's like, learn from the past, idiot. Didn't you already learn this lesson? Where the hell is your self-esteem gone to? Don't tell me it's floated away. But it has been. It's been like floating away. See the big picture so that we don't get lost inside of ourselves. It's important for us to have that broad view of things. It's important for us to see the forest for the trees and not get stuck at the trees. This is watch and wait. This little bitch came out in my reading too, and I was so pissed. I was like, I don't want to freaking wait. Stop telling me to wait. Why are you asking me to wait? I don't want to wait. Like, anybody feel like that outside? I was like, oh, I don't want to wait. And I think that that's my problem. It's this cardinal energy is boiling me and bubbling me, and I'm like hot water about to pour out. What's up from Seattle? Renee, you been feeling that too? Waiting is hard. It is and it's almost like, relax. I got this. Take a leap of faith. It's like I already felt like I took a leap of faith. You are never alone. I guess I'm going to be fucking spirits for the rest of my life. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I feel like I'm losing my fucking mind. Hey, Marnie. What's going on? Oh, wait. Yeah, I am that bitch moment. Yeah. Fuck yeah, Patricia. I've been getting that. In fact, it's almost like I get that feeling of like I am that bitch, right? And then when I get a chance to actually be that bitch out loud, instead I'm like that passive-aggressive bullshitter that like won't say what they feel out loud. And that's my issue. Turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Wait, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. I need you to make sense of this for me. How is it that slow and steady wins the race going to come out? And then what pops out afterwards is life is speeding up. What? Don't you think that that sounds like contradictory? Of course we're confused when these are the messages that are coming through. But what I think is it's saying simply this. Slow and steady wins the race when you have patience and you remember why you're on the road to begin with, right? And you remember that it's about enjoying where you are and not about rushing to somewhere or winning. It's about really just enjoying the experience because we're supposed to be on the right path. And the right path is supposed to be that path that we're actually interested in being on. Like we're actually interested in the subject matter of the path, right? It's not just us on a path, right? And then once we get into that modality of going with the flow and enjoying what we are and like surrendering is the key here. It's like we're trying, like almost like we're swimming, and we're messing ourselves up. We're spending, don't want to offend. Marnie, who are you offending? Nobody's offended. Enjoy the experience getting there. Exactly, sunflowers. Hey, what's up, girl? Hello. Look, you even do your little sunflowers after your, that's so cute. It's part of your introduction. That's so cool. Hi. Exactly. Once we surrender is when the flow starts picking up. Freedom is yours. Oh, thank God. It's like, get me out of this fucking mindset because it's driving me totally insane. It's driving me so crazy. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I really just need release and freedom. And this is like energy from my Chinese zodiac. I'm a horse. And there's part of the horse is that sometimes we're very flippant and that we don't stay focused long enough and we can try to rush through things. And I sometimes feel like my Chinese zodiac sign sometimes overtakes my Western zodiac sign. It just kind of overpowers me sometimes. I'm excited. I'm extremely passive, but lately I've been aggressive and saying what I feel. It's weird because I'm a Taurus sun. You do what you got to do, Valerie. That's what you got to do. You got to say what you're on your mind. I'm telling you, when you keep it inside, it just eats you alive. People, if I say what is on my time, you were talking about being passive aggressive. I didn't get that, Marnie. Yeah, I'm tired of being nice. Oh, tell me about it. We should form like a passive aggressive support group because I'm tired of being nice too. I'm a metal dog. Sherry, what's that mean? I think I am much more monkey than Scorpio. Oh, because you're a monkey on the Chinese zodiac. You know what? That is so interesting. Like, how do we make them how do we kind of like balance those out and balance those dynamics of our characters? That would be an interesting paper to write, I think. James, I'm open to as much as I can handle. After that, fuck it. I hear you, man. That's good shit right there. I hear you, James. I know, and it's true. And I feel like sometimes we try to take too much on, and that's why we start to drown. And that's why we start to choke, and we start to blame the water for drowning us. And it's just like, no, bitch, put the burdens down. Put the burdens down, and you won't be dragged down, and it will be better for you. Like, stop dragging your own ass down. If we let go of, and we're honest with ourselves, and we're true to ourselves, and we stop like trying to just like do too much. And look at this, unconditional love pops out. Prosperity and freedom and unconditional love. I'm like, really? And this is where my bitch comes out this week. It's like, so where it's at? Like, where is it? This is unconditional love, as in unconditional love for yourself. This is rectifying those two extremes, different sides of who you are inside. And bringing it all together and learning that like it's like internal balance. But then again, it's also that true love card and it finally coming in and being sent in from above. It's like it's coming. It's like spirit doesn't understand our time frames here. I'm like, spirit, I'm already 41. How much longer am I supposed to wait for this shit? You know? But spirit's all like, la-di-da, have faith. And I do have faith, and that's the truth. In my heart of hearts, I honestly believe it. But, my heart of hearts is also a muscle in a body that is flesh and blood. And I struggle with that shit. I struggle with rectifying my cardinal nature, which is my body and my 3D needs, with those needs of my spirit and what I really believe in and what I have faith in. It's very difficult to rectify those two. Speaking your truth gives you peace, Valerie, even if we smile while we say fuck off. I hear you. Hey, Angie. Each Chinese zodiac has an element. Metal, wood. Oh, you're a metal dog. I hear you. That is so cool. Angie, do you know how we find out? Oh, you're an earth monkey. And somebody else said they were a metal dog. Valerie, right? Or Sherry. How do we find out what our fire is? What our element is? I'm a tiger, but I don't know the element. I don't know the element either. Does anybody know how to find that out? Prosperity and freedom. But look at her. Like, look at the stance. And this is why these cards are so beautiful. She's let go of everything. She's literally just taken the leap of faith. This is almost like the Fool card. You have prosperity and freedom when you basically forgive and forget and let go. I'm having such a hard time letting go this week. This is me this week. I'm a girl on fire. I'm burning up. There's so much energy popping off in me. Maybe that's what I got to do. I got to focus my energy and use my energy and use my inspiration. And not just use it at work, but use my inspiration, getting out of me. I am the embodiment of that card right now. Loving, absolutely. Ooh, girl, me too. And you just said fire energy. I am the embodiment. I feel like I am. Fire tiger. But how did you find that out, Renee? Did I miss that? I have to find it out because I really want to know what my element is. Because in the Western zodiac, I'm a Cancerian and that's a water sign. But when I looked up, I remember there's this whole thing in the Chinese zodiac that tells you the different elements. I remember that and how much you have of another. And I also remember somebody saying or reading somewhere that in Western zodiac, you'll be born into the element that you need to be born into to balance you. So if in the Chinese zodiac, you have a lot of fire, now you're born into the element of water in the Western zodiac because there's constant need for balance. And I was being born into a water element because I have that, I have to learn that. I have to learn that behavior. It was really interesting. I'd never heard that before. Your videos the last couple of weeks have inspired me. Oh, wow. Whoa. I don't even recognize myself anymore. Meg, that is beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with me. First of all, I think it takes a lot of courage to just come out and say and leave yourself vulnerable like that. I wish I had that kind of courage that you just showed. Second of all, it means a lot to me and it changes my life too. That explains a lot. I'm a Scorpio sun, Aries moon, Cancer rising. Oh my God, Renee. You're probably just as crazy as I am. Yeah, congratulations, Meg. That's awesome. James, I ain't doing that shit. Don't like being nice to people who don't invest. I agree with you, James. Everyone don't have to invest. Sometimes people don't know what healthy is. That's true. I agree with you. I agree with you. I got to take my gum out because it's kind of rude. I'm sorry. I had to get some sugar in my body. And I'm going to eat the rest of my dinner after I finish this live. But essentially what I think is going on here this week is, honest to God, I feel blessings in abundance all around. And it's me. It's my impatience that is almost pushing away my blessings and abundance because I'm not I'm rushing things and I'm insisting and I'm trying to control instead of just allowing and letting be. I have all this energy and what I need is this if I want this. Now, there's nothing inherently wrong with this. This is actually beautiful energy. It's inspirational. It's tempting. It's tantalizing. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's attractive. And it's exciting. It's exciting, especially when you want to feel alive. There's so much excitement. But at the same time, it's like, it's burning things away. It's almost pushing people away. It's pushing abundance away. Patience has always been a very difficult job for me. I don't know about everybody out there, but it's always been very, very difficult for me. And so I try to work on my patience and remind myself of my blessings. Holy shit, I don't think I did that today. I don't think that I said 3 things that I'm grateful for. So right now I'm just saying I am grateful for all the comments that you guys leave. Thank you so much. I am so grateful and I'm so thankful, angels, for the fact that I have some good food in my refrigerator. I'm not starving. I've got money in my bank account. I've got extra. I've got more than enough. I've got abundance. I've got a new, thank you so much for the air conditioner unit that's getting fixed, that my landlord is finally fixing. Thank you so much for, my landlord must really like me because he constantly fixes and helps me out more faster than other people in the apartment complex. So I'm really grateful for that too. So there are oh my God. And just right now that my whole energy, it just calmed down. It all of a sudden was like, just by being grateful. I got to listen to myself more often. It'll calm me down. And then it'll help me take that fire energy and use it in the right direction. Because remember, fire is creativity. Fire is passion. Fire is drive. Fire is progress. And we all want that. And I definitely want that. But I don't want it to burn me alive and consume me. Definitely not. You can only be patient and let the universe handle it so long before you have your utilities cut or get evicted, you know. I know, Marnie, I know, but my bills are paid. So, girl, thank you for checking. My girls are fine. My bills are paid. So yeah, you're right. Absolutely. You have to check all those boxes. And I've been there. Believe me, there's been huge chunks of time in my life where that was not the case. So just to be in this situation, that's why I'm saying thankful for it now, right? Thank you for it now, because I've been in a situation where I couldn't pay my bills, because I've been in a situation where I didn't have food in my refrigerator. You know, I've been in that situation where I didn't know if I was going to have to move out or get evicted. You know, I've been in that situation before. And so that's why I remember and I say, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for the abundance that you're allowing in my life. Because guess what? I've lived through so much worse. It's been so much worse. And right now, if I don't feel blessed, then I'm fucking blind. Because there are so many blessings and there's so much abundance in my life that if I don't feel blessed, I'm just an ungrateful bitch. And it's got to stop. But at the same time, I've got to remember that even when I'm an ungrateful bitch, I'm still somebody who deserves love. And I'm still somebody who deserves respect. And I'm still somebody who deserves understanding and tenderness from other people. Maybe even people that I didn't show it to. I'm still somebody who deserves another chance. I'm still somebody who deserves life and breath and opportunity. And so even when I'm disappointed with myself, I still got to love myself, because love is unconditional. And it doesn't just come when Michelle is being perfect and remembering not to swear when she's live on YouTube and saying all the right things and she's not stumbling over her words and my readings are perfect or I feel that they're perfect. You know, it's not, you don't just love yourself when everything is perfect, just like you don't just love somebody else when everything is perfect. You love them unconditionally, and you have to apply those same standards to who you are, right? And I've been burning myself alive today. I really have. I've just been burning myself alive. Sherry, I walked around while at work today just saying thank you for whoever popped into my mind. I love this. I work alone, so no one thought I was crazy talking out loud by myself. I don't even give a shit. You know what sometimes I do? Even if I have to give thanks out loud, I'll pretend like I'm talking in an earpiece in the phone where people will feel like, or I'll pretend like I hold my phone. I've done this. I am not lying to you. I've pretended like I was saying things out loud. I was thinking out loud. And I've held my phone in my hand just so people would think I was having a conversation on my phone and they wouldn't think I was totally crazy. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that live. Phoenix Rising. What's up, Immortal Phoenix Rising? I blessed the gym when my bathing suit split on both sides, and I gave half the pool a sneak peek to a big sausage show. What? You just laid that shit out. That was like a Will Ferrell movie, right up in real life. That's crazy shit. But it's also an awesome fucking story. You should turn that into a video, like a viral. I swear to God, that would go viral. You should turn that into like a little vignette video. That would be so cool. Me too. Wait, hold on. In Italy, it's 3:30 a.m. and I was going to go to bed. I was going to stay a little. I like this channel. Very inspirational. Thank you, Velvet, so much for being all the way in Italy and jumping on the show. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to start doing shuffling cards and doing some readings for you guys. So maybe you can hang 10 until there. Me too. I think when we are in our own place, the positive things we bring to the world are part-time and it flows. Really, I'm tired of waiting. Shit, I've been waiting. And remember, every time I say when you're tired of waiting, I say stop waiting. I always say that to people, and I have to hold myself to the same standards. I always say, when you get to a point where you're tired of waiting, why are you waiting? Stop waiting. Stop waiting. Start doing. Start activating. Getting yourself 111. It was 2111. That's a message from angels. Why are you waiting? Why are you waiting, Michelle? Stop waiting. Don't wait. You don't have to sit there and wait. Do. Activate. Get energized. And here I am preaching to you, and I got to listen to it myself. When I feel impatient, I got to get out there and activate. I got to get out there and show the world that I'm here. I am here. I am here. Well, I can't just yell it from my apartment. I've got to get out there and actually show that I have confidence in myself and what I do. I've got to get out there and do. I've got to activate. Sometimes it just takes you just going outside and getting back into the world. Because what I do, I'm inside a lot. Like I'm inside too much. Your readings have saved me. Susan, people like you save me all the time. Thank you. When life is kicking you in the butt, you know what you do? When life is trying to kick your ass, Susan, you turn around and say, aim for the hole, bitch. At least then I can get some pleasure out of it. You want to kick my ass, life? Aim for the hole. Aim for the hole. Not only you should be getting some shit out of this, right? Come on, man. I love life. Life is beautiful. I'm very sick and have nowhere to live. Everyone has deserted me. Not everyone. Not everyone. You still have you. And whether you know it or not, you are valuable and worthy. Susan, you are 100% valuable and worthy. When you think that there's nobody else around, remember that there is somebody in the room. There is you. And you are breathing and your heart is beating just like everybody else who is on high. Anybody who's president, anybody who is a ruler of a country, anybody who's a millionaire, anybody who's a celebrity, remember, Susan, that they have a heartbeat just like you, that they have blood pumping through their body just like you, that they have breath just like you, that you're actually guaranteed all the core blessings that they are. So you're just as important as they are. So even when all the room is empty and you're the only one there, there is somebody valuable in the room because you're there. You're not alone because you got you. You have such a great sense of wit and humor. Thank you so much. Actually, don't make my head big because it's going to go. Once again, that was 2333. There are angels present. There are angels present all around, protecting us and sharing our love. Thank you, Susan. Thank you for being brave enough to come online and share your story. Because you know what? I would have hid. I would have. It took me a long time. It took me a long time to be able to come on here and have that kind of strength and integrity. Took me a long time to get to that point. It does. And I think that that's what, it was just 7111. It's all angels, all around, all energy. Isn't that crazy? How much energy there is all around? Sorry about that. I just have to readjust myself. I feel like this light is all wonky, but I'm not going to worry about it. I just want to like clear the air. Hey, Patricia. Oh, thank you so much. Wow. That was Capricorn video I watched when I was quitting my job to go back to school and get my degree. Saved me from staying in a horrible, miserable job. Woo, woo. Let's just say hallelujah, Patricia. Hallelujah. All right, I hear you. My sunflowers are like dropping their seeds. Patricia, I am so glad that you had that strength of character to take that leap of faith and invest it in yourself. I really am. So here we are. Questioning your beliefs is coming out when you feel like you've lost that sense of self. You've lost your sense of self-worth and you forget how valuable you are. It's like you're constantly looking outside to everybody else, and everybody else has more valuable than you. You're not more valuable. You have to remember who you are and wake up from the dark and stop trying to hide yourself. This is the power card. And I gotta say, remember I keep talking to you guys about music? There's something so healing about music, about the energy that music brings. And if you ever get to a low point where you're so low, you feel like nothing can save you, you need to turn on music. Music will literally transmute the vibrations in your body and it will help to heal you. I'm not kidding. I'm not making this shit up. Tell me if I'm wrong, but have you ever been in a room where all of a sudden Bob Marley comes on and suddenly that whole fucking room changes? Like all the energy in the room becomes something totally different. And it's chill and it's aspirational and it's calm and it's peaceful and anything is possible. Tell me you haven't had that happen to you. I have totally had that happen to me. Always go to music. Always. Because there's a power in it. Because music is vibration and energy is vibration. And so music can connect with you on that vibrational core level. It's not about the matter or the solid. It's about the vibrations. It will literally transform you. I'm kidding. If you ever get at a really low point, put on some music. And please, please, please keep switching that channel until you find something that resonates with your soul. There's so many different kinds of music out there on YouTube, everywhere. Trust. See, this is the card that reminds you that I know you're caught up in your emotions right now. I know you're almost like being held down. Like you feel like you should be flying right now. You feel like you should be back there in that house, like castle on a cloud. But instead you're like being held back and drowned by your feelings. This is the reminder that spirit has your back. This is the reminder that, hello, little one, I'm here for you. And all you have to do is look to me and trust in me and let go. Let go. Let those emotions are dragging you down because that's where her focus is. Do you see? Her focus is down with all the emotions that are tying her up and wrapping her up. And up here is spirit like, hello, look up, look up, look up, look up to me. And I can fly you to that castle on that cloud. And he's also kind of hot and sexy. So I'll take him. Yes, please. Amen and hallelujah. 3 minutes and counting till we do some tarot. Till I pull some cards for you guys. Snort. Susan, I snort all the time. In fact, when I laugh, the harder I laugh, the more I snort. And I got stuck into this loop where I could barely breathe. I was laughing so hard because my girlfriend and I both started snorting because we were laughing so hard. And we started laughing at the other one snorting. It was actually one of the most awesome times. That's another secret if you're feeling down. When you feel completely alone, find a way to make yourself laugh, because laughter will absolutely pull you out of the depths of despair. It has saved my life countless times. Just the power of laughter. I'm already feeling a lot better. You guys have made me feel so much better. Hey, Grace. Hi, Michelle. Fire sign, which one in karmic relationships, Aries or Sagittarius? I'm not taking questions just yet, Grace, but I will be taking them soon. Going to stand up this year. Open my... Oh my God, Susan, really? You need to try that. I've been thinking of doing the same thing myself, trying open mic night. I've been going to open mic nights to see other people doing it, but I haven't had the balls to get up on stage. So you just re-inspired me. Yes, we'll do it together. We've got to do it. We just got to try. Why not? You don't even have to audition for an open mic night. You just have to sign up. That shit's awesome. We Scorpios come out of the woodwork. What Scorpio just came out of the woodwork? Because I'd love for a Scorpio to come out of the woodwork. Hula Moon. Oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you. I'm a happy that has been feeling something big is coming. This sense of anticipation is maddening, though. Oh my God, Hula Moon. That is exactly what I'm talking about. It's like I know something big is coming. And what Spirit is constantly shouting back at me is, if you know it's coming, then why are you freaking out about it? That's what Spirit keeps challenging me. You know it's coming. Hulu Moon and Michelle. I'm speaking for Spirit now. If you know it's coming, then why are you freaking out about it? Why? It's all this anticipation building. And you know what I said on the Cancerian Extended? It's like, it's not like it's even a bad thing as much as it is that moment before the first kiss. Oh my God. You know that excitement and exhilaration before the first kiss? It's like you want it to happen so fucking bad, but you also kind of don't want it to happen because that feeling of intensity is so, like, gives you such a high, you don't want it to be over. So it's like you want it to happen, but you don't want it to happen. And you're like stuck in that moment right before the first kiss where all that adrenaline is pumping through your body and it feels so good, you almost forget about the fucking kiss. Don't forget about the kiss because it's the kiss we want to land on, isn't it? Don't forget about the kiss because it's like now we're all lost in that adrenaline high of knowing that all this abundance is popping off and it's happening to us. And it is happening to us, and it is true, and it is coming to fruition. And all we got to do is just let ourselves be kissed. Isn't that beautiful? All right, guys, start asking your questions now, because no money and no health, can't jump just yet, but building my base as well as I can from bed. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You still got your imagination and your dreams. And listen, you know what, Susan? Try to do this for me. Even if you're in bed, at least once a day, go out into a garden or go outside somewhere. Even if you're in a hospital, have them take you outside. Say, I really need to be outside, because it starts to make us unhealthy. And I feel like, especially long extended stay patients, like in nursing homes and stuff, people forget to take them outside, and they forget how important it is to have that fresh air and have their feet in the earth. I'm not kidding you. I know it sounds like a bunch of no, it's not. You can't forget to still be attached and feel the elements around you. So okay, here we go. Jacqueline, will my Geminis and Scorpios are terrible together? That's pretty true. They just don't realize it because they're exciting for each other. Jacqueline, will my young Cancer ex-fiance leave me alone so that I can move on? Jacqueline, what do I always say when somebody asks me these questions? What do I always say? Be mean if you have to, but make it very, very clear that you don't want them back. And what do I mean? I mean, fucking restraining order if you have to. If somebody literally won't leave you alone, a lot of times we almost like their attention. I'm calling people out. Hey, Ezra. Oh, Azara, what's up, baby? How are you? I'm so glad you made it on, guys. Oh! Tishon, how are you? Am I saying your name wrong? Tishon? But I'm so glad you're on alive. Hi. So, will they finally leave me alone? I got to say this. They're probably going to leave you alone when they find somebody else. So if you're real smart about it, Jacqueline, you'll hook them up. I'm not kidding. You know, it's like a Cancer has to find somebody to love. Yeah, and they're still holding on to this idea of like their attachment to you. So the only way they're going to move on is to find somebody else, because you found somebody else. And I'm not kidding. If you have to be mean, be mean. If somebody keeps coming back at you, like, let it be very clear. I'm serious. Be like, I told you not to call me. Block them on all the social medias. If they still try to show up, that's when you get a restraining order. Don't fuck around. If you give them, I'm telling you, with a Cancerian, I'm a Cancerian, you give them even the little bit of hope. You even be nice to them just by like saying hi to them. They're like, oh, they still have feelings for me. It's because they need you so bad. They'll pick at straws to hold on. So literally, I'm talking about radio silence, Jacqueline. Seriously. Jacqueline, this is for you. Radio silence. And let them know that, first of all, let them know very clearly that if they contact you again, you're going to file a restraining order. The relationship was over and they need to accept it. And after that, you block them on all social media. and you block their number and you don't allow any more phone calls. 150% you have to make sure that they know beyond any reasonable doubt that you are not interested and that this is over. And that is actually going to help them move on to somebody new. Because right now, it's almost like they'll continue to fantasize anything they can. Anything that you do will feed their fantasy that there's still a connection between the two of you. Oh, thank you so much. Will this Gemini I'm involved with come back? Sounds pathetic, but I'm genuinely curious. Things ended very unclearly. Because it's a Gemini. And let me tell you something. Mindy, I'm just going to be straightforward with you. This is how you know that okay. It ended unclearly probably because you are emotional and Geminis are not. So that's why it's unclear to you. To your Gemini, it is extremely clear. They walked away. For them, it's like, what other message do you need? If they come back, it's not going to be because they're coming back to you permanently. It's going to be because you left the door open and, they're a cat that needs food every once in a while. And I'm not even trying to hate on Geminis. I'm just trying to say that it's this incompatibility. It's like this wrong. It's like it's like you're communicating on two different levels and you're never really hearing what each other has to say. So though you're emotionally connected and you're waiting for that emotional response or ending, the Gemini thinks they have made it very, very clear. Relationship's over. I've moved on. I mean, they might come back and have sex with you, but that doesn't mean that they love you. That's how Geminis are, because they can detach emotionally. I bet you're some kind of water sign, Mindy. I bet you are. It's not easy for us to detach. It's like once we absorb somebody, they're a part of us. Like, how do we let that go? It's very difficult. And I think that air signs don't understand that about us. They think that they've made themselves clear, right? They're all like, I made myself clear. What are you talking about? I left. And then you're all up in your feels. And this is honestly, it's over. This is a 10. This is completion, Mindy. The burden is done. As long as you lay it down, you have to put it down. Hi, Melissa. Is my lost love, Nicholas, interested in a new start? Should I just him on a date, ask him on a date? Well, you said he was lost. How was he lost, Melissa? Let's see. Nicholas, should she just ask him on a date? Yeah, you should. Is Nicholas a fire sign? Or are you a fire sign? You definitely should just come fast and furious with communication. Absolutely. That came out really quick. Wow. Angie, I am wondering about a timeline on when to move out of where I live. Okay, timelines are hard for me, so Angie, be patient. Five, four, three, two. Damn. So what this is telling me, what Spirit is telling me is honestly, it's a countdown. So I feel like it's happening soon. Like sooner than later, you need to move out of where you live because it's almost like the final countdown. You may have up to 5 weeks. You may have up to 5 months. But it's going 5, 4, 3, 2, and then not 1. So you're not there yet. But Angie, I feel like you're in the home stretch of when you need to leave. Yeah. At the most 5 months. So by the end of this year, you have to start the new year in a new place. But I feel like it's even closer, to be honest with you. I feel like that's not months, it's weeks, because it's like that countdown. It's like you haven't hit 1 yet, so it's not like go, but it's like get ready to leave. That's what the energy's saying. Hey, Brittany, thank you so much for the donation. You rock, girl. So I feel good vibes. Saw him twice. Hold on a second. Jill, Capricorn guy, told me he likes me. That was 2 weeks ago. Saw him twice in our social circle since then. Should I approach him next? Yes. As a Capricorn. Yes. Absolutely. Please do it. If he's approached you twice, do it. It's almost like he's already trying to say that he's interested. Yes, 100%. Yes. Pisces are driving me crazy. You know what? They do have that effect, but I love that effect. I'm a Cancerian though, so I get lost in delusions with them. So you can't like go by me, but I understand. Pisces can drive you crazy. They're almost irresistible, but they're unpredictable. So it's like they're mutable water. They'll go all over the place. You can't contain them. Don't try. Susan, you don't have to donate, girl. You are totally cool. Thank you for your presence and just being on. Thanks for the support and spirit and all that you do in your channel. Patricia, you rock. And that's a damn good looking headshot, girl. You look all kinds of fashion model from the 50s. Damn, Susan, damn, Patricia, get it. Brittany, I have a crush on a guy who lives with us, my boyfriend and son. Wait, now you're confusing me, girl. This is like a three-way. This is complicated. This is some telenovela shit, Brittany. I have a crush on a guy who lives with us, my boyfriend and son. Sounds bad, I know, but our relationship is crazy. What should I do? I swear to God, this is all telenovela, Brittany. This is telenovela. What should you do? Well, you have a boyfriend and you have a son. So morality says that you should, like, why are you interested in this guy that lives with you? He's probably just exciting. Like the boyfriend that you have a baby with has probably kind of gotten monotonous, and this guy is adding a little bit of adventure. So honestly, I think you should enjoy the crush, but you shouldn't act on it. Izato Kamara, that's beautiful, that name. I am a Taurus in love with my Capricorn. Will he ever commit to me? Capricorns pretty much are good at committing. They're good at making those decisions, because he told me we can't because of his age. He's 57 and I'm 24, but I truly love him. Okay, I'm going to go to the cards for this one, Izato, because Capricorns, once they've made up their mind, it's very difficult. And they're also very moral people. So if he's resigned himself, I swear to God, listen, this is a good man, because most 57-year-old men would be all over 24-year-olds, right? So this is somebody with tremendous amounts of self-control, which is probably why you love him so much. This is goodness. This is a bunch of goodness coming through, right? But if he's made up his mind, you don't want to make him feel like he's compromising his morality, because Capricorns won't compromise their morality. They're like the moral high ground. They're Saturn. They're going to come and judge your ass. So you can't question a Capricorn when they've made a moral decision. You've really just got to like kind of give them space. If he comes around, it's got to be on his own time. But I'm going to test the cards. I want to see. You've made the offer of love. I see that he loves you. I see that there's love here. There's definitely an offer of love that's been made. Okay, but what's going to happen to it? I feel like, and I don't mean to do this to diminish you in any way, Izato, but I feel like you can let it pass. I feel like that's the message from Spirit, is to let it burn out quickly. And I know that you truly love him, and I see that your love is true, but it's something that's something that's young, and it's something that's got to grow out. Like let it burn out. Yeah, this is all very young energy. I'm getting Knight, Page. So this is all very, very young energy. So I feel like there's this feeling of almost impetuousness in you. I know that you love him, but like, give it some time. Give it some time, because it may burn out and it may get easier for you to let him go. Because you've already communicated to him your love. You've already given him this offer. You've already made this offer, but he's not interested. Look. It's right there. It's disinterest. It's not necessarily because he doesn't love you, but because he's not in a position where he can even consider that right now. Oh, you rock, Patricia. Every Pisces I know, well, I just missed that. Damn it. Inez, how are you? Yes, I did. I missed that though. He's out to Cat G. Please take care and don't burn your voice out. Rest, we love you. You rock, Cat. Thank you for that. Edsel, what's up? I'm a Scorpio Capricorn rising. I just lost the message. It always does this to me. I hate that. Please take care. Oh, here it is. Venus Libra. I want to know if I'm doing things right. Doing what things right, sweetheart? Is Edsel doing things right? Okay, you don't want to be more specific. That's okay. So is Edsel doing things right? Is Edsel doing things right? It's Edsel doing things right. I've been hopelessly infatuated with a guy for a year now. We've both showed interest. Is Edsel doing things right? Oh, oh, ow, ooh, Edsel. What card the cards are telling me is simply this. There's a lot of confusion because you may have been very disappointed recently. You could be that you are a Scorpio, you've been disappointed or heartbroken by a Scorpio, somebody that you have a very intuitive connection with. This is what I'm getting. And I'm also getting that there is financial abundance, but there's been disappointment. So you're feeling like, in other words, because you felt some disappointments lately, you're taking it inward. You're absorbing that and you're like, oh, is it me? No, it's not you, it's life. Intuitively, you're strong. There's nothing wrong with you. And I think that you just need a little bit of rest and relaxation to like decompress and get back to the understanding, like get back to spirit. In other words, get back to believing in yourself and trusting your intuition. Because no matter what disappointments or restarts you've had in your life, it wasn't you doing something wrong. It was things just didn't work out. So you're doing everything right. You just got to keep going. The sunflower lady, is my Taurus Gemini actually changing this time or just let him go and take my other offer? Well, there's the King of Cups. So is your other offer the sunflower lady? If your other offer is a King of Cups, is a Cancerian, take that offer. Take that offer. What about this Taurus Gemini? Is he changing this time? Listen, I don't wait on nobody to change. Don't ever wait on somebody to change. Seriously. Ever. Go and prioritize your happiness. Don't wait on somebody to change. If they want to change, then they need to come back to you when they've changed, and they need to make all the effort and energy to make up for the times before they were changed. Don't you wait on them. You shouldn't have to sacrifice for somebody who isn't making you a priority. Yep, it's dead. It's over. That's it. That's that earth energy. Don't wait on them. Don't wait. Taurus Gemini. No, let it go. Let it be over. Take this new opportunity. I just heard the church bell starting to ring. I love that. And it's like, not sure if the things I go through should drive me away from my Aries, whom I love, but I was in a 3-party. Can you give me some insight? L cubed. 3-party situation with an Aries, whom I love, but you were in a 3-party situation. Not sure if the things I go through should drive me away. I think you are. I think you are sure. I think you realize that you're tolerating too much, L cubed. I do. I'm just going to say that to you. I think you realize that you're tolerating too much. And that you have a lot more to offer and give to somebody than is being appreciated. Trust your intuition. Be strong in your own self-worth and trust your intuition, L cubed. And I already felt it. Like I already feel like you know you're tolerating too much. Well, here's the third party situation leaving you out in the cold. I mean, it was pleasurable. It was enjoyable, probably very good sexually. This is happiness and abundance. I think you got a real rush from it. But this is an implication that the fire sign and the water sign, I don't know if you're a water sign, it's coming out together. But here it's like the collaboration is leaving you out in the cold. So that's not a good thing. The cards are calling you to stand in your own power and trust your intuition. That's why I feel like you already know the answer. Like you're giving too much and you're tolerating too much. Scorpio, no contact. Moving on. Wait, is this, you mean PM? If Scorpio is no contact, should you move on? Or you are the Scorpio? No. Scorpio, no contact. Moving on. Is the Scorpio that hasn't contacted you? I think that's what you're saying. Is the Scorpio that hasn't contacted you moving on? Well, I would say yes. And I would say that there's a codependency between the two of you, or somehow you're still chained, sort of addicted to them. Scorpios are very addictive, though. But it seems like they've moved on. And you need to let the situation end, PM. I've been hopelessly infatuated with a guy for a year. We've both showed interest, but our incitement is very public. Is this the reason he won't completely reach out? Incitement or situation? Basically, I think he's hung up. I don't think it's necessarily the fact that it's just about the publicity. I think that he's got to work through his feelings and take some more time to understand how he feels. I think he's not sure. That's what I think is holding him up. Okay, if I've skipped a whole bunch of questions, it's because that little blue arrow does that all the time to me. Should I move to Arizona with my only support group? Susan. I don't understand that. Should I move to Arizona with my only support group? I would say yes. This is communication. Have they reached out to you recently and offered you something? If they've offered you, they said, why don't you come out here with us? Then Susan, I would say absolutely. Since the Gemini up and left me in the cold, is anyone coming in with any love offers? Mindy, look how pretty you are. You damn straight they're going to come in with love offers. Okay, this is the Gemini, the air sign. That was just like, peace out. Yes, there's communication and offers coming in. There's movement, Mindy. Yes. Girl. And this is fast energy. This is fast energy. I know it was heartbreaking what happened to you, but honestly, I feel like there's somebody new coming in really fast. And he's going to be like the master jack of all trades. He's going to be like really fascinating. He could have a more Gemini, like not Gemini energy, but like he's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Let's put it that way. There's definitely somebody coming in for you. And it will be soon. So you don't have to worry about that. There's Cancerian energy here, Mindy. You may have that little Cancer. This Gemini may have had to clear out of your life for Cancer to show up. Because you know Cancer doesn't like to show up when you're with somebody else. Cancer doesn't like to leave themselves vulnerable or like compete with anybody. Yucky Gemini men. So cat. Oh my God. Hashtag no judgment. So true. Like we need to pick up and finish something. LOL. Vivid dreams. Really, Ariel? Me too. Listen to those dreams, girl. Pay attention to them. I'm sorry I'm all up in your face right now. I apologize. Wildwood. Scorps don't do mind games. Gotta love that. I'm BOB2, BYOB2. Love your channel. Thank you. Thank you, Wildwood. You go. You make me laugh, man. That's so funny. But thank you so much. I appreciate that compliment. I have missed so many comments here. I wish you guys could all shout at me in some way. Like I know you can't, but like I wish you could. I wish you could. Will my scent business be successful? Woo, woo, J Mart. I wonder if you're not a Scorpio. It's you. If of all the people who ask the business questions, they're usually Scorpios. I love them. Oh, you're a mad boss. Maybe you're an Aries, but you're a mad manifestation. And I say, absolutely, this is going to be successful. Absolutely going to be successful because there's magic and divination and just manifestation. This is like Big Daddy, Big Dick energy. Like he can make anything pregnant. This is the emperor, and that's the energy you're embodying, J Mart. That's the energy. Even if you're not a male, it doesn't matter. It matters that you have that energy. That's the divine masculine energy. That's the yang energy of progress and action. So hell yeah, you're gonna rock that. You're gonna rock that business. Oh, big dick energy. That's Missy. I gotta shout out to Missy from Saltwater Hills Tarot. That's her. That's the statement I get from her. And if you never watched her channel, go watch it. She'll make you crack up every fucking time she talks. She's amazing. That's one of her lines. Most recent was so vivid. Oh, Ariel, good. Yeah. Most was so vivid. It was two calm wolves. I've recently been woken up. I'm new to all of this. Two calm wolves. Okay, so you ever hear the Native American story about we have two wolves inside of us? One is the bad and one is the good. Which one wins? The one that you feed. I feel like the fact that they were both calm means that you have found a resolution to a situation that was causing you conflict, and you found balance inside of yourselves. Because our wolves are our ids. They're our base energy. One is a yin, one is a yang, one is a positive, one is a negative. But they're our base primal energy. That's the representation of our base primal energy. And I feel like you have made a peace with your base primal energy recently. I feel like that's what that dream is about, Ariel. Insight from my career, Renee, career direction. Glad you're healing. Yeah, I'm glad I'm healing too, Renee. Tell me about it. Thank you. Your career direction. Well, this is something that has to do with court and the justice system. Honestly, or making decisions and giving people counsel, providing people advice, helping people work out their problems and issues, and giving people sound advice. But it's also being a decision maker and a leader. So this is somebody that uses communication to lead people and guide people. So could be a communications job. This could be a radio talk show host. It's somebody who's using, Renee, these are your suggestions. And Kate, I just let you know I'm talking to you still. This is somebody who uses communication and communicates very clearly and very authoritatively. This, in my other deck, is also very military. I don't know if you've ever considered military, Renee, or that you've been military in the past, or you've ever considered any military associations. But this is military, justice, law, all of those things that have to do with a draconian mindset where the messages are clear and the mindset is made and the judgments are made and they come like this. That's the energy that popped out when you're asking for career advice. I want to thank everybody who made donations. I really appreciate your love and support. It keeps the channel alive. Crystal Henhawk. Have been having dreams about people who passed away. What does it mean? It means they're visiting you in your dreams to say hello. Even people who you may not have had like a good relationship with. they're coming back to make peace, as long as it's peaceful. If it's scary, it's because you're recognizing that you have unresolved issues with these people, and it's like you're being haunted in your dreams. Not necessarily really being haunted, but it's your psyche saying that it's hurting. There's hurt inside that you have unfinished business with the scenario or the people that you're remembering. Now, if it's good and it's peaceful, all that means is that they're happy and they've moved on, and that they want you to be happy too. So it depends on the climate of the dream, is what I'm saying. Insight for my career direction. Oh, yeah, you go. Will I get a new job? Tanya Benitez. Will I get a new job? Oh, Susan, you got the C3 to C7. That's a huge job. That's like quadruple fusion. Jesus. Will I get a new job? You should make a YouTube video about your experiences because people watch them. Will Tania get a new job? Will Tania get a new job? I do see a new start and victory here. Yes, there's a lot of progress. Yes, Tania, you might actually be moving away. But this is a happy ending. You're going to get what you asked for, but you might have to move. You might actually be relocating because of this job. But at the end of the day, you've got the 10 of Cups and you've got the Sun card coming out. So you're definitely going to get a new job or a new job offer sometime soon. In fact, you may get 2 that you have to decide on. But the job offers are coming in, Tania. You might have to move away. I'm a Leo and I'm not working. Will I find employment soon? Whoever asked that question. Lisa? Isha. I'm a Leo and I'm not working. Will I find employment soon? I feel like there was a lot of competition at your old job, and a tower happened, so you got fired. A judgment was made, however, in your favor, and I think that you're doing very, very well. I honestly think you might get a reconciliation offer from your old employer, or you might get an opportunity that you thought that you lost. But after a really wicked situation that was really harsh, I feel like, yes, that you will be. It's almost like you're making your own opportunities. And by making your own opportunities, somebody's going to come in and ask you that they want to work with you, if that makes any sense. I don't see a lot of fire energy in here, though. I guess I do, actually. There was a lot of conflict. So I don't know what kind of conflict went down at your old work, but it's good that you're out of there. It was a good thing that you actually got out of there. So now I see you standing very firmly in your power. I know you're unemployed, but you're safe. And a job offer is going to come in. I honestly also feel that it has something to do with the old job. Making a judgment and then recognizing that they let you go and it was stupid. But I wouldn't go back to them. I would just keep moving forward. Yeah. Hi, Luke Skywalker. How did you even get that name? Like, I'm surprised that screen name wasn't like used by somebody else. Jill, I also have a Pisces who call text daily for 4 years, and I cut him off because he never said he likes me. He said he likes you all the time. What are you talking about, Jill? You're saying he's calling you and texting you every day, but he never said he liked you. He's saying he likes you by calling and texting you every day. It's in the action, not the word. Now, finally, after I stopped contact, he says he cares for me and should know that by actions. Yes! Oh my God. I said that before I even read that last sentence, Jill, because I'm a water sign. And the fact that we're even showing up and giving you attention is us saying, I love you. I love you. A lot of times we don't like to leave ourselves vulnerable by coming out and saying it. We're not verbal communicators. We're emotional, emotive, empathic communicators. So it's more in what we do and the vibes that we send than what we say. Just an FYI for the future with your Piscean. Y'all drop likes for Michelle too before you go. What up, Patricia? Thanks for representing, girl. I appreciate that. Christine Coyote. Oh, I just lost that again. These fucking things, like, it drives me crazy. I can't believe I lose it so much. Oh God, there's so many good questions. There you are. Are angels whispering in my ear? This is for Christine Coyote. And why can't I understand what they are saying? How do I tune in? So angels will speak to you through songs. They'll speak to you through numbers like 555, 777, 222, even 666, which is not the devil's number. You can read articles on it about it online. These are all angel numbers and communication that's coming in. It's just like they'll communicate to you through numbers. They will, and they'll communicate to you through music. Like randomly a song will come on. In other words, they'll communicate to you, Christine, through things that will make you feel something. And the way that you open the communication is to trust your feelings and know that it's happening, even though you don't have any tangible interaction with it. Because angels are creatures of light, so that they don't have the ability to really be physical, but they can communicate through energy. And that is like music or drawing your attention to see numbers just to let you know that they're there. And so you start to just trust that when you feel like, oh, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that, and I feel it, then that feeling is them sort of influencing your energy to draw your attention to something. And then you focus on what your attention has been drawn to, and you take it in as a message. Business question. This is Velvet Beats. I have a contract to sign next week. Any good? Ooh, Velvet Beats. I'm so glad I caught that question. Velvet Beats contract to sign next week. Is it any good? I'm a little confused, so I want to ask. Wait, see. So what it's saying is, yeah, there's this is a good deal. And plant those seeds. Is it with a Scorpio? Because then death comes out and disinterest. I need to go back to the cards. I want to answer that question very, very clearly, Velvet Beats. It basically isn't a yes or a no. But it's almost like the contract. Yeah, it's good. It's a good offer. There's a lot of potential here. It's going to be fast moving, quick energy. It was almost like the contract is good, but what comes out of the contract might be disappointing. But it's not like you're signing a bad contract. Be very articulate. Make sure that you read everything over. But yeah, this is like a sincere offer is being made, and it's going in your favor. And the first set of cards that came out was like a happy relationship forming with the contract too. It's just that what comes out of the contract might be a little bit, it's almost like it's hard to see the beauty in it right now, but there's still a lot of goodness there, if that makes any sense. Do you see final closure between myself and my ex, my baby daddy? I'm a Leo Scorpio rising. He's a Sagittarius. Oh boy. Initials JV. I'm focusing on my career now. Good, Amy. That's so awesome. It's like the way that it's like, success is the best revenge. And lots of times when you've given so much of yourself to somebody else, it's like going on vacation to finally put your energy back in yourself. Between me, do I see closure between you and your ex? Sagittarius. Oh, wow. It's that Scorpio rising that probably got in the way of the Sagittarius, because Leo and Sag work really well together. Yes. And look at what just came out. This is the Wheel of Karma. Okay. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, Amy, your cycle with your ex is closing up. There is absolutely final closure coming soon. Absolutely. This is done. 10 is always a completion, and this is the Wheel of Fortune, which means your time together has been complete and it's going to be gone. It's going to be done. Done. And then look at where you are. You're focused on your coin. And you're going to find happiness in that. Awesome. Amber Flanagan. When will be the outcome between me and Terence and Aries? I am a Cancer. Will he catch feelings for me? If so, when? And how does he view me? Let me tell you something straight out. If an Aries has feelings for you, there's no doubt. If an Aries man likes you, he already owns you. You're already his. So if an Aries, and this is our Cancerian sort of like, it's like we expect everybody to be like us in that we have a hard time sharing our feelings. We feel everything all at once. And sometimes we have a hard time letting ourselves be vulnerable and letting ourselves say, hey, I like you. It's very difficult for us. But for an Aries, hell no. You will never have to ask if this guy likes you. If he's an Aries, there's no way he's going to be subtle about it, Amber. If he really liked you and he's really into you, there's no way in hell that you'll miss it. He's an Aries. He'll dominate you. He'll own you. You'll know it. So will he catch feelings for me? Does he already know you? Because if he already knows you and he hasn't caught feelings yet, he's not interested. Aries tend to make decisions really quickly. Wait a second. This is all different though, Amber. As I'm reading these cards, and I'm telling you what I honestly, sincerely, really feel, the cards are saying something completely and totally different. The Lovers has come out, and there's a slow moving energy toward the Cancer, right? Toward Cancerian. This is you. This is offer of abundance and justice with a defensive fire energy and then a cup of love. So all I have to say is, fuck me, Amber. Fuck me. Because honestly, there seems to be something underlying here. So this is what I'm going to say to you. This is how you clear things up. I want you to make a move on this Aries. I said it. I want you to do it because there does seem to be like there's potential there. And maybe, just maybe, he's not looking in your direction right now, or he's a little bit defensive. He doesn't really want love. But based on what the cards are saying, maybe he just hasn't had your love. So there is potential here. I can't lie to you. Like I'm in conflict right now because I really don't feel like an Aries would leave this much room for doubt. But when in doubt, put your cup out. Try it. Try it and get back to me, because this is what the cards are saying. Take it slow. That there's an offer of love. This, of course, this is a Gemini card too. So if you have a Gemini in your life, they might be offering you love. They might be making you an offer. Is he somebody that you work with? I wonder. Because if you work with him, it could be what's holding you guys up. I feel like there's money between you and some sort of professional institution. So he's sort of guarded and protected and not really open to this relationship because of your relationship if you work together. But I have to say, the cards say there's potential there. So I want you to do the very un-Cancerian thing and make the first move. Because there's no way you're going to be that aggressive. You're almost just going to like smile real pretty, or like smile too long and just let him know that there's like he caught your eye. I just want you to do that for me, okay, Amber? Because like my first impulse was not what the card said. So there could be potential between the two of you. And I want you to take that first action. It could be very subtle. And honestly, it should be very subtle. But not so subtle he can't see it. like maybe the touch of a hand, or just look at him. Look at him from across the room and let him notice you noticing him. I want you to try it, because according to the cards, there's potential there. Just an FYI. I got to be honest with what the cards say, right? It's not me over the cards. It's the cards over me. So, Katie C, is my week going to get any better? Tell me, I have been all up in my feels this week too. There's something going on with water energy. We've been all kinds of crazy this week. But I think that if this all kinds of crazy is actually good for us. I feel like there's so much good happening all around us, we almost don't even know how to process it. Or it's not coming into us fast enough, and we don't know how to process that. But will her week get any better? Yeah, it will. Using your intuition, you'll overcome all the stress. And honestly, you'll hang in there. This is like the hang in there card, because you're going to resolve any issues that are causing conflict between what you feel, what your intuition says, and what you see, right? That's where there's the conflict. There's conflict of intuition. So once you give yourself time to reflect and just hang in there, believe me, it's going to get better. The week is going to improve. Just hang in there. Question. Willing to pay through PayPal. Well, for what? My newfound love is a Cancer sun. This is for you, Tay. Both him and I were born 24th. He is inhibited by the depth of connection. Curious if he will open communication. My newfound love is a Cancer sun. Both him and I were born the 24th. So you're saying you're both June 24th? Is that what you're saying? Because that's Gemini cusp too. Gemini cuspers are usually it's usually a little bit easier for them to communicate what they want. But we'll see. Curious if he will open up communication. Oh, it seems like he's pretty damn passionate about you. And where there is passion, there is communication. Sometimes. But it seems like he's going to take this aggressive energy. I don't know that he's looking at you. This is the thing. I don't know that he's looking at you. I see that there's passion here. But he's like he's distracted by something that he's going through right now. And he's like tied up in his own brain. So it's not even about you that he's not wanting to communicate with you. It's that he's distracted by other issues. I would recommend you planting the seed and you opening up a conversation or communication and letting him know that it's safe. Because right now there's something that's really stressing him out, maybe with a karmic situation between him and a fire sign. But there's definitely potential for the two of you. So plant the seed. Somehow you let him know. Please, just one more question. I want to know why he keeps coming back to me. Let's put it this way, Isato. Because he cares about you. He keeps coming back to you because he cares about you. It's not about him not caring about you. It's about him having made a decision that the situation doesn't feel right to him. You can love somebody and not be able to be in a relationship with them. Love is enough. Love is love. Love is unconditional. But it doesn't mean that it's the right relationship for you. Clearly, he wants something that's a little bit more traditional. There's definitely a connection between the two of you. The Lovers is out. It's here. There's a connection between the two of you. I don't think you're wrong. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying that he has. Listen. If anything is going to happen between the two of you, you can't put pressure on him. You can't decide and sort of manipulate it. You have to just respect his decision right now. Because there's clearly a connection between the two of you. It's not that I don't see that. I do see that. And you are right. And he keeps coming back because, well, he's attracted to you or he's in love with you. But it doesn't mean that he's going to change his mind about the relationship. So the only thing that you can do is focus on your work. Focus on something else other than him. And if he comes around, it will be because he's decided to. But that's why he keeps coming back. Because he does care about you. He absolutely does. He needs to find a way to make this work for him, though. And he hasn't resolved that inside of himself. You can't resolve that for him. He has to do it himself. So be patient. But I say don't wait on anybody. Don't let yourself be in limbo. Don't do that. Focus on you. Focus on your work. Focus on your life. Focus on your career. I'm not even saying you have to date other people, but really take the pressure off him by taking the focus and the energy off of him and putting it into something like yourself. If you really want to give this potential, you've got to give it room. You've got to give it space. Good. If you're working and you're busy, that's awesome. That's awesome. Just keep up with that. Just keep doing that. Keep on doing it. Now you know that he cares about you. At least you can feel a little calmer about that. Hi, Chris. Would it matter if I express how I feel or communicate with an Aquarius sun male after he ghosted me, Capricorn sun, and Venus, or should I walk away after 3 years of back and forth? Walk away. Walk away. I already know it. Walk away. You're dealing with an Aquarius. Walk away. Not that they're bad people. They're actually really good people. But he's sort of established in a pattern that's kind of good for him. You know, like this Aquarius, it's good for him. And it's not good for you. It's almost like for your Aquarius, they're okay with the back and forth because the emotional connection isn't there. But you got to end the back and forth. End it. End the back and forth. Martha. Hi, Martha. I'm a Scorpio. He's a Leo. We've been together for 3 years now. We've known each other for 5 years. I'm ready to move forward in the relationship. Is he ready? That's actually a good combination. I think he is. This is a new beginning. This is a new start, and it popped right out. So yeah, I do think he's ready to move on with you. It is a very tight bond. Scorpio and Leo is a nice combination. That's Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. Hold on. Roy Kelly Close, is my health issue serious? Roy, I would go right to the doctor and forget about the tarot cards. Because something is a little bit askew in terms of what it's not working. In other words, it's not working correctly. If this were right up, I'd say, yeah, everything's all go. But it came out on its side. So there's definitely something that you need to be checked up. Because something isn't working full functional. Will he ask me to be in a committed relationship this year? This is Bracefield. A Brazilified. Will he ask me to be in a committed relationship this year? Brazilified. Will he ask me to be in a committed relationship this year? I think he will. Let's put it this way. There's conflict right now, but there's resolution coming. And there's a decision that's being made that is a loving one. So what it seems like is, yeah, there's been issues, but that this cup of love is coming. This is for you, Brazilified. Isato, I keep feeling that he's hiding something about his ex-wife, like he's hurt. And thank you so much. I'm happy you did this reading. No problem, sweetheart. Listen, he may be hiding a lot of things. It's just because he's not ready to open up yet. It takes a Capricorn a long time to trust somebody. So honestly, what I'm saying is it's not about what he's hiding. It's about what he's demonstrating. And clearly he cares about you and there's an interest, but he's got to work through his stuff. So honestly, the best thing you can do right now is just give him his space, give him patience, be kind and charitable toward his sensibilities, and that will work wonders for you. Roy, have you done any research on the metaphysical meaning behind your illness? You're welcome, Chris. Hey, Angie, I'm a Scorpio and my man is Leo. We have been together almost 3 years and broke up because of family issues, stress on my end. We are starting over. I'm glad you're starting over. I think there's a lot of potential there, Angie. Let me see. What the fuck? And what just came out? The Two of Cups. Amen, girl. You got your answer. Yes, this is a good decision for the two of you to get together. All right, I'm going to take one more question, and then I'm going to get offline. Michelle, am I ever going to lose weight? Haha, just kidding. You knew I was going to tell you something, Letty. You knew you do. Love you. I would ask about my ex. He's the raptor guy. I don't know if you remember my email, but I'm loving myself right now. I don't care anymore. Oh my God, that's the bomb. Everybody follow Letty. Follow her example, dude. That's it. I'm so happy right now. I don't care about my ex. I love it, Letty. This is awesome. That's awesome. No, I haven't. Roy, check it out. You have your second date tomorrow, Angie? Keep us posted, girl. But I really honestly do think that there's a lot of good love right there. Leos are good people, man. They are. People fuck with them all the time. Like they're conceited and shit. They're not conceited. They just know they're amazing. And honestly, they're very loyal. They're loyal and they're very giving. So it's I always say this, if a Scorpio is going to get, you Scorpios be dating Aries and don't know why it's not fucking working out. Be dating Sagittarius and wonder why you want to kill somebody all the time. Stop dating Aries and Sagittarius. Stop being a fucking asshole. I'm serious. If there's any fire sign that you have to choose as a Leo, it's a Leo. As a Scorpio, Leo. You date a Leo. You're going to date a Leo. Because their loyalty, commitment to you, and the attention they'll shower you with, like that's what you need. It's what you need to feel happy and secure as a Scorpio. So seriously, if you are a Leo, do not consider fire sign unless they have like a moon sign that's in a water sign, or they have another, like their Jupiter or their Venus is it like a Venus, or their moon sign or their Mercury sign is in a compatible sign with you, because we're all different signs. But generally speaking, the one fire sign that will work for Scorpio is Leo. In case anybody cared to know. It's good stuff. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm like renewed. I love these lives, and I haven't gotten to do them enough, and I'm back. I'm back, people. I'm back. Now, Wednesday, I might not be back, but I will try to get online probably later on at night if I can. If I can't, I will definitely be on Thursday, definitely be on Friday, and I'll be on sometime over the weekend. Not kidding. I'm making it happen. I love you all so much. Thank you for your amazingness, your support, and your wisdom. Not only for me, for everybody else. I'm going to say goodbye now, guys, but talk to you soon.